You have to see yourself delivered. You have to see yourself prosperous. You have to see yourself victorious. You have to see yourself blessed because, amen, that's how God sees you. He sees, amen, the best in you when everybody else can only see the worst. Is there anybody in that thank God? Amen. When God looks at you, he looks beyond your faults and he sees you. He don't see you messed up. He don't see you jacked up. He don't see what other folks see. He sees the best. And God is up to something. But it all starts in your mind. When your mind gets fixated on the things of God, ain't nothing the devil can do to you to stop you. Because you know who you are in God. When you know who God is and you know who you are, you got to let the devil know, amen, Satan, you are yet a liar. I still believe God. I know what the reports say. I know what it looked like. But my faith is not according to a report. My faith is not according to what it looks like. My faith looks up to thee. Oh, Lamb of God. Is there anybody here that thank God that you don't look like what you've been through, or some of us don't even look like what we're going through? Start in your mind. Second thing was, I told you, you have to have, y'all sit down, we're just talking. Second thing you have to have is courage. Courage is the ability to face anxiety, fear, and danger. And sometimes you don't know you have courage until your courage comes under fire. Noah had to have courage to build the ark when other folk made fun of him. David had to have courage to fight Goliath because he defiled the name of God. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego had to have courage to trust God when they were faced with the threat of being burnt up. Bartimaeus in the New Testament had to have courage when all the folk that could see were telling him to shut up. And he refused to shut up. And in fact, the Bible says he started calling even loud. Because isn't that just like folk that got their blessing, got their miracle, and here you are needing of a miracle, and they trying to tell you to be, you shut up, I'm going to get what I need. The courage to keep yelling when other folk told you to be quiet. The woman with the issue of blood had to have courage to press through the crowd to touch something that was touching Jesus. It took courage for her to make up in her. I ain't got to touch him. I just got to touch something that's touching me. Finally, not only do you have to have courage, my last point, and I'm almost through. Thank you. You have to come to a resolve. There must be a resolution. Peter came to the resolve in verse 12, and he addressed them and said, "Beloved," term of endearment, "think it not strange concerning the fiery trial which is to try you, as though some strange thing has happened to you." It's not strange when you're going through. It's just confirmation that God must be up to something. When you're going through, it presents an opportunity for God to be God. When you're going through what you're going through, it presents an opportunity for God to show up. And I used to say, amen, Lord, I want you to bless me. And when when you bless me, Lord, I want you to bless me in private. I want you to bless me so nobody else know you bless me. But I read in the book of Psalms, when God said he'll prepare a table before you in the presence of your enemy, that means that your enemy gotta see you blessed. Your enemy gotta see you victorious. He ain't gonna prepare a table in private, so won't nobody. He'll prepare a table in front of all your haters, so they can look back and realize if it had not been for the God is up to something. And I leave you with this conclusion. I read this somewhere and it blessed my spirit. It says Jesus is like a computer. He enters your life. He scans your problems. He edits your tensions. He downloads solutions. He deletes your worries and he saves you. God is up to something. Think it not strange, but then he gives us another prescription in the 13th verse. He says, you ain't got to think it's strange when you're going through. But you ought to do in verse 13, the first two words said, but rejoice.